Good to turn this on. I haven't turned it on. I guess it's recorded there. I didn't turn it on. So very, very slight movement of Mahaprabhu. And they're saying, oh, he's alive. So Das Goswami saw all that, so Rupa Goswami wanted him to reveal it to Krishna's Kaviraj. And that's what we find, all of that experience, everything that Raghunath Das Goswami saw, and everything that he felt, and everything that he experienced in essence was given to Krishna's Kaviraj, and he wrote it in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Rupa Goswami knew all that, so he says, listen, you stay here in Radhakund. And when Raghunath Das came here, it was a very, very lonely place. There were very, very few sadhus here. But the place itself, just the place, the stan, the Leela stan, is so powerful, had such, when Das Goswami saw Radhakund, it had such impact and power on his heart and mind that he spoke a verse in his Radhakund Astakam, verse number 5. He said this, listen, simply by living in this place, just by living in Radhakund, what will happen? You live here and you serve here. Just do some seva. Offer a ghee lamp to Radhakund. Offer some toffees to the Radhakund children. Chant some mala. Do prikrama. Give a donation to a Brahmin. Offer a flower to Radhakund. Take a flower and say, Radharani, flower, it's for you. I pick a champak from the garden and I go, Radharani, it's from your garden. Here, a flower. A flower from the garden and a flower from my heart. So he's telling, if you just live here, and Rupa Goswami didn't write this about anywhere else. Rupa Goswami didn't write such a thing about Vrindavan, or Nandagram, or Barsana. And Raghunath Das Goswami, none of the Goswamis wrote this particular point about any Leela Stali in Vrindavan. So it's very, very significant, profound, meaningful, and important for all of us. By living and serving here in Radhakund, the creeper of Krishna Prem, Krishna Pranaya Lata, will sprout and produce flowers in the form of service to Ishvari Radha. Just see the power of Radhakund Dham. So because we maybe didn't hear very clearly when it was said one time, we'll repeat it again, because it is certainly worth repeating 1,001 times. Okay, you don't chant 5 lakhs a day. You don't chant 3 lakhs a day. You don't chant 16 rounds, whatever. You should follow your guru. If your guru says chant 16 or 64 or 3 lakhs or 4 or whatever, must follow the guru. Otherwise, nothing will work. No shlokas, nothing will work. Guru gives a very minimum standard, standard requirement, MDR, minimum daily requirement, sadhaka, the sadhaka MDR, minimum daily requirement of your vitamins, spiritual vitamins, so many rounds. Usually they say, chant 16 rounds and be good. Basically, what do they say? What do most gurus do? They say that, yes? Chant 16 rounds. You're a grihastha, you live at home, you have a job, you have children. What's he going to say? Go out every day and distribute books. Impossible. I have a job. Come to Mangalartik every day. Impossible. I'm sleeping. I get home from work at 12. Okay, so gurus are reasonable. So what will they say? The basic MDR is chant the holy name every day, and live a pure life. Is it right? Am I right? You all have gurus. Is it basically the essence? And then you add other things to it, read the Bhagavatam every day, and many things are there. But this is the MDR, minimum. So whether it's 16 or 4 rounds. So that's first and foremost in every sadhaka's life. The basic food for our soul, which is the MDR, the minimum daily requirement given by Guru. And if one is doing that, and hopefully every initiated devotee is doing that, then all the Shastras and everything in the Shastras works for them and applies to them and will have effect and influence over them. So therefore, when you read Radhakund Astakam, verse number 5, and it says, hey, listen, friends. Hello, all my friends. I want to tell you something. Like they have these, talk shows and stuff. Listen, friends, I want to let you in on a big secret. Are you ready? One thing is you have to promise not to tell anyone because it's a secret. It's only between me and the 1,000 people I told it to in the other city, and everybody I'm going to tell now. So it's a little bit of an open-closed secret. So he says, listen, friends. Do you love Radha? Are you trying to love Radha? Are you trying to love Krishna, even though you're a rascal and a demon and so selfish and envious and lusty and greedy? Yeah, that's me. I can't but be honest. No, I'm a big sadhu, I'm a big baba, Acha, don't look very big to me. But so listen, hey listen, I got a tip for you. You should buy gold now because it's going to go way up in 2 weeks. This is the stock market. So the spiritual stock market, he's saying, listen, the Krishna pranaya is prema, sneha, man, pranaya, sneha, man, pranaya. It's Krishna pranaya lata. The creeper of love for Krishna will upajai. It will manifest. It will sprout in the heart. Oh, how? When? Where? Why? What is it? How much? What does it cost? What do you have to do? Where can I get it? Is it available on the net? No. Confirm. Is it available on the phone? Is it an app from you can download? No, you can't download Krishna Prem as an app. Maybe the next iPhone that comes out, it might be possible. They're working on it. Can you, is it by mail order? No, you can't get it through mail order. Is there any showroom or store? You can get this Krishna Premalata by living and serving in... Excuse me? Excuse me, I'm a little old, Excuse me? Acha, you sure? Where do you live? Very good, very good. Where do you live? Mostly. And you want to, you're there. She's here with heart, and so there we go. We have this is a paid audience. I already paid fans. I paid you to say Jai. I'm great, Jai. So Radhakund ki Jai. So obviously, anyone listening to this lecture is hearing a very prejudiced statement. This is the prejudice of Rupa Goswami and Stavavali. Is it working? Yes. Because I'm hoping I can get the audio from that later. Because some or other Krishna decided, little Shakespeare entered inside today. Little drama type by Krishna's arrangement. So he's saying, Das Goswami is saying in Radhakund Astakam, simply by living Radhakund Vas, Radhakund Seva, Radhakund Vasi Seva, living in Radhakund, serving Radhakund, serving the residents, the Vasis, the residents of Radhakund, then Krishna Pranaya Lata Upajai. The lata, like this is a creeper, it's going up, and then it's coming down, and if it does what I want it to do, it'll fill this whole sucker thing here with greenery. This is Madhavi Lata. It'd be a kunja. This is a kunja diwar, this greenery. So this is a creeper. The creeper of love for Krishna will manifest in the heart by Radhakund Vas and Radhakund Seva. This is a beautiful benediction which shows the power and the influence of living in Radhakund. Just see the power of Radhakund Dham. This is the addendum to the verse 176. So this is the Radhakund Seva. This is the prasad. When you do seva, Guru Seva, Vaishnav Seva, Nam Seva, you get mercy, you get kripa, you get prasad, you get happiness, you get shanti, man shanti, you get relief. You chant the holy name, that's seva, Nam Seva, Sankhya, jap Sankhya. And you chant 1 lakh or solar, 16 rounds, 8 granti, 4 rounds. You feel aram, some santosh, satisfaction, peace. I can carry on. Now I do my karma, my work, my parivar kam, my family work, my sadhana, like this. So this is the result, the benefit of seva. So the Radhakund Vas, which is a seva, and Radhakund Vasi Seva, Radhakund Seva, Brahman Seva, Vaishnav Seva, here, Iha, Ira, Seva, then you get prasad. You get mercy of Radha, you get mercy of Krishna. And it comes in the form of prema. Because that is all we want. Mera Icha, Ek Icha, one desire. Sab Bhakta, all bhaktas have one desire. Mano Bishtam, Krishna, Radha Krishna Yugal Prem Seva Chahiye. We want the service of Radha and Krishna Yugal. Koine, nothing else. We don't want anything else. So in line 4, he's telling that Saraswati Pad, Tandwandvam Swaraniyam, Tadwandvam Swaraniyam Sakalam Apidado, Radhika Kinkarinam, Madurinam Durinam, Madurinam Durinam. It's very beautiful. And Durinha means a lot, abundant, great amounts. Durinha. Of what? Madhuri. Madhuri Duri. He's a poet. So poets, he has Brindaranya Staliyam, Paramarasa Sudha. Paramarasa Sudha Madhurinam, Madhurinam Durinam, Madhurinam Durinam. And this Brindaranya, this forest, this Aranya, Dandakaranya, this Aranya, this forest, Van, Brindavan, it is Parama Rasa Sudha, nectar, Amrit, of Ras. What Ras? Madhurya Ras. Madhurya Purushottam Sri Krishna ki jai. Then this lots of Madhurina, so Madhuri Durinam, Tadwandram Swadaniyam, Madhurinam Durinam, this is beautiful, Madhurinam Durinam Swadaniyam. Do you see, we're very stupid, we're completely pagal, we don't, Sanskrit ne jantohun, we don't know Sanskrit, but we know good sound, we know music, we know madhur, sweetness. Anyone can appreciate Madhurinam Durinam Swadaniyam. Swadaniyam. Tasting. So he's saying this Madhuri Duri, Madhurinam Durinam Swadaninam. What type of Madhuri? Dvandvam. Dvandvam means Radha Govinda Yugo. Dvandva means two. Dvandva. And Yugo means two. So the sweetness of Radha and Krishna, Madhuri Durinam, lots of that sweetness, Swadinam, Sakalam. Sakalam means all the sweetness of Radha and Krishna. Dado. Tadwandam Saraniyam Sakalam Api Dado. All the sweetness of Radha and Krishna is given to someone. Is it given to the Sakas? No. Is it given to the Matas, to the Nanda Baba, Yashoda, Rohini, Kalimba, Amba? No. Is it given to the Raktak, Patrak, Patri, Payoda, and all the dasas? No. Who is it given to? Radhika Kinkari. Radha Kinkari Nam. Radhika Kinkari Nam. Madhurinam Durinam Swaraniyam Radhika Kinkarinam. That is beautiful. Madhurinam Durinam Swaraniyam Sakalam Radhika Kinkarinam. All the sweetness of Radha and Krishna is given to us. Radha's Kinkaris, Manjaris, Paricharanis. This is Guru Kripa. This is the mercy of Mahaprabhu. And our Parivars, Nitai, Advaita, Gadadhar. Guru Kripa, Hi Kevalam. Only by the mercy of Guru. Anarpita Charim Charat Karuna Yavatirana Kalo. Swabhakti Shriyam. Swabhakti Shriyam. Mahaprabhu has come to give Swabhakti Shriyam. The beautiful love of Radharani's heart. The pranaya. Radha Krishna Vikritir. Radha Pranaya Vikritir, Radha Krishna, the transformations of love. So the Manjaris have this special fortune. So first Saraswati Pad says Vrindavan. Vrindavan is so wonderful, it's far greater than Vaikuntha. There's more Aishvarya here, there's more. And Madhurya, what is the Madhurya in Vaikuntha? There is Madhurya in Vaikuntha. Because there's Lakshmi and there's Narayan. But basically, what is told by our acharyas is this. Vaikuntha, although it's Kunta, Vaikuntha means limitless. The word Kunta means limit, confined. Kunta means limit. And Vai means no limit. It's Ananta. Vaikuntha is Ananta, unlimited. Ananta Rupam, Ananta Lokam, Ananta Koti, Ananta Lokam, millions and millions of unlimited Vaikuntha planets. But there is limit. It's Kunta, it's Vaikuntha and Kunta. What is the Kunta? The Kunta is Ras. Ras. There's only in Vaikuntha me keval Dairas. Dairas. Only 2.5 rasas. What ras? Shanta ras, Shant, Dasya, and Madhur. But Madhur only half, Ada Madhur. Madhur ras, two parts. 50% Madhur ras, Swakiya Vav. Samaste, Swakiya. Swakiya, I mean my Swakiya, belonging to me, Swakiya. This is my wife. Ye mera patni hai. My wife. Swakiya. That is half of Madhura Ras. Other half, Parakiya. Parakiya. Parakiya bhav. Parakiya ras. This Pati bhav and Utpati bhav. Pati bhav means love, feelings, emotions, pyar, priti for my husband, mero husband, mera husband, meri husband, meri pati, pati bhav. But utpati means extra. Uto, another dusra pati, another husband. So Madhura Ras has two sides, Swakiya, Parakiya. You know this. So Vaikuntha, Lakshmi Devi, she's married to Narayan. Pati and Pati Brata. Sati Brat. Pati Brata. This is Patni Pati. They are married. They're lawfully married. So there's Shantaras, Dasiras, and half of Madhura. So it's Kunta. It's Vaikuntha and Kunta. It's unlimited, but limited in ras. Ram, Nrsimha, Krishna, Varaha, Balaram. They're one in Tattva, Bhagavat Tattva. But they're different in the ras. The ras is Rasaraj. Only Krishna, Purushottam Sri Krishna, Purnatam Sri Krishna, Purnatara, Purnatam Sri Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Only he is this Rasaraj Sri Krishna. So in Vrindavan has 5 Pancharas, Shantaras, in full, complete, Purna, complete Shantaras, complete Dasiras. There are 2 aspects in Dasiras there's 2 aspects, in Shantaras there's 2 aspects. Vaikuntha has 1, Vrindavan has 2. There's 2 aspects of Dasiras. Vaikuntha has 1. And Vrindavan has 2. Now you take Sakiras. Sakiras, not in Vaikuntha, no Sakiras. But in Vrindavan there's Sakiras, and there's 2 aspects of Sakiras. There's Gaurava Sakiras, and Vishramba. Vishramba Sakiras, and Gaurav. Gaurav means respect. Gaurav. Respect, distance, formality. There's some. So some of the friends of Krishna are a little bit in Gaurav, that type of friend, like Arjun. He's a friend. Pandavasaka Arjun, he's in Gaurav. Gaurav Sakiras. But Sridham and Subal, they're in Vishramba, very close with Krishna. Hey Krishna, hey Gopal, you're not a big man, I'm a big man. I'm Subal. Hey, Deko, check it, look at this. Krishna, many times I defeated you in Mala, wrestling. You had to carry me on your shoulders. You're not a big man. So this is Vishramba Sakiras. And then in Vrindavan, there's this 5 rasas. And then in Madhurya Ras, there's 2 aspects of Madhurya Ras. Madhurya Ras goes to the plane of Mahabhav and the Sakhis. But then in the Sakhis and the Mahabhav, some Sakhis can experience the Divyonmad Mahabhav. And some Sakhis can only experience the Rudha Mahabhav. They can't experience the topmost Mahabhav of Radharani. The Manjaris can. Radharani's Kinkaris can experience Radharani's Mahabhav because they're Bhav Tat Atmiya. They're Bhav Tat Atmiya with Radharani. They're one with Radharani's love. But other Sakhis, they can't experience. They're in Madhurya Ras, they can't experience. Yashoda's in Madhurya Ras with her husband. But she can't experience, she's in Madhurya Ras, Swakiya. Yes, she's married to Nanda. Rohini's in Swakiya with Vasudeva. So there's Madhurya Ras in Vrindavan, but there's Swakiya and Parakiya. Then in Parakiya there's different divisions. So all these rasas are only in Vrindavan, not in Vaikuntha, and that's why he's saying that that Vaikuntha is nothing compared to Vrindavan. There's unlimited Aishwarya here, unlimited Madhurya here. So in this last line 4, he's glorifying Vrindavan, and Vrindavan, Radhakund is in Vrindavan. And when you live in Radhakund, then you receive this great mercy. By serving Radhakund, you receive this Radha Krishna Pranaya Lata. And Radhakund's in Vrindavan, so he's glorifying Vrindavan. It's so great. So Vrindavan is Dado, Durin, Madurinam, Durinam. Vrindavan is giving this sweetness. Where in Vrindavan? In Radhakund. What sweetness? The sweetness of Madhupati Sri Krishna's Madhurya Bhav. And Madhuri Radha's Madhurya Bhav is given. Who receives this sweetness? Who does Vrindavan give this sweetness to? Only Radharani's Manjaris, the Kinkaris. Those Kripa Patras, those Guru Kripa Patras, who have received the mercy of Sri Guru. And the Raghunagiya Bhaktas, very fortunate. When they receive the full Kripa of Guru, then they take up the path of Raghunaga Bhakti. Or they receive the Sakshat Kripa of Krishna. Because only in 2 ways one can begin Raghunaga Bhakti, not on his own endeavor, not by his own desire, not by his own ambition, not by reading lots of books, not by hearing lots of lectures. He must receive the mercy of Krishna or Guru. It may come through Chaitya Vapusha. 11th canto of Bhagavatam, in Uddhava Gita, Sri Krishna is telling Uddhava, he says, there's 2 ways by which the Dikshita Bhakta gets Vigyan, gets knowledge. The initiated devotee receives knowledge by the Acharya Chaitya Vapusha. He receives knowledge from the Acharya, Guru. Guru Vani Shuno. Guru Vani, Guru Shiksha, Guru Agya. Hearing the instructions, words, and orders of the Guru. Or Bina Guru, without Guru, if he's a Punya Jeev and Pavitram, very pure and religious and fortunate person, then he will receive Chaitya Vapusha Shiksha, Chaitya Vapusha Kripa. He will receive mercy and teachings and instructions from Paramatma, from Krishna within the heart, Chaitya Guru, the living, conscious Guru in the heart, Antaryami Guru. Antaryami, all jivas have Antaryami, all jivas have Paramatma, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Ishvara Parama, Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Ridesh Arjuna Tishtati Brahmayan Sarvabhutani Yantru Hridaya Maya. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, in the 18th chapter of Gita, maybe 1862 or 3 or so. He's saying it's a super soul verse. He's describing Paramatma. Ishvara Sarvabhutana Ridesh Arjuna Tishtati. The Paramatma is Tishtan, situated in the heart, Riddhi Tishtan, situated in the heart, Sarvabhuta, all living entities. So everyone, the Paki, Guleri, Kuta, Machli, Maki, Machar, everywhere Paramatma. But only in the Manush, in the human being, does the Antaryami become Guru and speak. Chaitya Vapusha. Vapu means form. In the form of the Chaitya Guru, one receives instructions. And then, by the mercy of Guru in the heart, Krishna, or by the mercy of the Shiksha Diksha Guru, one may take up this practice. So here, Saraswati Pad is saying, this is all by the mercy. Living in Radhakund means living in Vrindavan. And living here, you get the mercy of Vrindavan. So, Saraswati Pad in Vrindavan Mahimamrita, he often compares Vrindavan to a mother. Brinda Tavi Mata. Brinda Tavi Mata. That this Braj Mandal, this Vrindavan is like a mother. So much karuna, so much vatsalya, affection, compassion, love, care. Everybody's welcome here. Open your eyes and look around Vrindavan. There are all kinds of people here, all kinds of sadhus, Advaitins and Vaishnavas and Tantrics and Durga worshippers. Everyone's here. Vaishnav Devi, this one, that one, Ramanandis and Advaitins and Shankarites and Gaudiyas and Vallavas, and everyone's here. Hippies and bums and every kind of person's here. Everyone's welcome in Vrindavan. And everyone gets mercy. So Vrindavan is like a mother. She's always caring it for and nourishing her dear children. Vrindatavi Mata. So mothers, they're kind to their children. So Vrindavan is like a mother in the sense that she rewards her dear devotees. It says here, Dado. Dwandwam Swaraniyam Sakalam Api Dado. Dado means Dadami. Vrindavan, like a mother, gives a gift to the child. Gives new clothes, gives food, gives prasadam, gives money. So Vrindavan, he's saying that Saraswati Pad is glorifying that Vrindavan will give the topmost. That if some devotee comes to Vrindavan, so Vrindavan, like a mother, will reward her dear devotee, dedicated. Oh, it was just. I thought it was a fly on my nose. It's a spider. That's wild. He's right here. he dropped down on his rope, it's repelling or something. I said, what is this? Is that Mangala Chinna or Amangala? You have to look in the books, a spider falls on your nose, it means you'll get 1 lakh. There's all these Mangalam, Amangalam, the signs and the omens. It's called omens in the West. So I have a whole book like that in Hindi. So those dear devotees that are dedicated to living here in Vrindavan and doing bhajan, what will they receive? They will receive the topmost sweet experience of tasting and serving in Radha Govinda's Nitya Prem Leelas. As a mother gives gifts to their children, Vrindavan, Vrindatavi Mata, especially Radhakund, will give the gift of the sweetness of the hearts of Radha and Krishna, the sweetness of Madhupati Sri Krishna and Madhuri Kishori Radha, the sweetness of Radha's heart and Krishna's heart will come inside the bhakta who is dedicated to living in Vrindavan and not leaving to go to Kulu Valley in the summer or Manali to chill out and stay refreshed. He's hot and cold. He stays in Vrindavan and does bhajan, nitya kal, nitya samay, all the time. Then mother says, "Oh, you're such a good child. You're always staying home. You're not, and you're always helping me you're washing the dishes and taking out the trash cans and helping me. You're so nice. You're so kind. You're doing so much seva. I'll give you everything. I'll leave the house to you and not to my older son." Happens all the time. So these things happen. So this is the gift of Vrindavan. She'll give this sweetness to Radharani's kinkaris. And that is what Saraswati Pad is telling in this verse. So that's why this is a very encouraging verse for anyone who's a Manjari Bhav Upasak. He's worshipping in a mode of Manjari Bhav Upasana. He's doing, or sadhana, Manjari Bhav sadhana. This is the Prabhav, Braj Prabhav, the power of Vrindavan. These flies are too much, disturbing. The power of Vrindavan is that this verse is all about the glories of Vrindavan, the mercy of Vrindavan. But there's some adhikar. Everything requires adhikar. It's causeless mercy, but it seems that if you sit here, you may get the mercy, you may not. The mercy may come in this life or maybe next life. But you have to be determined. Sudrida Vishwas. Unbreakable faith. Sudrida. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sudrida Vishwas. Unbreakable faith. Vishesh Shraddha. Vishwas. Very special. Vishesh. Very special type of faith that no matter what, I'll never give up Krishna. I'll never give up Braj. I'll never stop serving Krishna, no matter what happens to me. Name, fame, honor, dishonor, poverty, wealth, starving, sick, well, healthy, nothing. Rebukes, insults, cheating, this, that, whatever happens. It doesn't matter. Because I am enchanted. I am enchanted by the Ascharya, the Adbhut, the Chamatkar Swabhav of Radha and Krishna. The amazing and astonishing sweetness and attraction of Radha and Krishna that are here in Vrindavan and only in Vrindavan. So therefore, one verse in Vilap Kusamanjali, Das Goswami Pad says, Iha Mama, he says, Iha Mama Avilasha Samvasa, Atraiva Mama Abhilasha Samvasa, Ihaiva Mama Abhilasha Stalike. He says, here, Atraiva Ihaiva. He's saying this in Radhakund. Here only I will live. This is my place. Mama Abhilash. My only desire to live is to reside and live in Radhakund. Mama Abhilash. Ihaiva Mama Abhilasha Samvasa. Radhakund me. Then to emphasize, to cement it, make it solid, he says, Ihaiva. Atraiva, Ihaiva. That is Sanskrit. Here, and here only I will stay. Stan. Mama Abhilashi Stan. This is Dham Nishta. Dham Nishta. Radhakund Nishta. Radhakund Vasa Nishta. It's necessary. Nishta in Vrindavan, Nishta in Leela Stali. So as this happens, just see. So the Sakhis can, to some extent, relish the sweetness of Radha and Krishna, but because the Manjaris, the Kinkaris of Radha, because of their extreme intimacy and heart-to-heart seva connection with Radha and Krishna, the Kinkaris and only Radha's maidservants, the Manjaris, which means the Kinkaris, they get to relish all the sweetness of Madhupati Sham and Madhuri Radha, especially when they're enjoying their most intimate and confidential pastimes. They're Nimbrita Nikunja. They're Nimbrita Nikunja Rahasya Rati Keli Leela. Nimbrita Nikunja Rahasya Rati Keli Leela. Very nice. Nimbrita Nikunja Rahasya Keli Leela. Rati Keli Leela. This means in a secluded, private forest bowers of Vrindavan, Nibrita. There's kunjas, nikunjas, there's kunja, nikunj, and Nibrita Nikunj. Teen cheese. Some Ved. There's kunja, there's kunj, there's nikunj, and Nibrita Nikunj. Kunja all around in the Yoga Pit, in the Gupta Kund Yoga Pit in the morning in Nandagaon, in the Radhakund Yoga Pit, and Lalita Kunj, and the Govinda Stali in Vrindavan and Ratri Leela, Yogapit. There's kunjas, Astamandri kunjas, Astasaki kunjas, Astupasaki kunjas, then Upasakis, and 8 kunjas, and 16 kunjas, and 32, and 64, and 108, and 216, and 432, and 864, and it goes on. So many kunjas are surrounding the Yogapit. Thousands, unlimited kunjas of all the Sakis, all the millions of Yuteshwaris and millions of Sakis and Nayakas in the Yogapit, the kunjas. The Nikunja is a very beautifully arranged secret kunj that is only reserved for Radha and Krishna. The Nikunj. But many Sakis know where that is, and that Nikunj may be known by many Sakis. But Nibritta Nikunj means deep in the forest. No one knows about this kunja. No Sakis know about this kunja. This is the private forest bower of Radha and Krishna. No other Sakis know. Some Kinkaris know. And when they go out for Abhisar, when Radha and Krishna go for Abhisar, to meet in the van of Vrindavan, the Manjaris, the Kinkaris, Rupa Manjari and Brinda Devi, and Yogamaya Purnamasi, and Rati Manjari, Tulsi Manjari, they make arrangements to take Radha and Krishna to a special Nikunj, Nibritta Nikunj. And that kunja is very, very secret and confidential, and that is where the Kinkaris serve Radha and Krishna, in the Nibritta Nikunj. So you'll have a quiz on these. So you have to study your notes. What is the difference between a kunja, nikunja, and I have more, that's what I can remember. Because one is kunj, then there's nikunj, and nibritti nikunj. So the Manjaris, because they're serving there, then that's why Saraswati Pad says, Dvandvam swadaniyam sakalam. 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 Swadaniyam. Swadaniyam sakalam means they taste it all. The Manjaris taste it all. The Sakis, the Ashtasakis, Lalita, Vishaka, Champak, Chitra, Rangadevi, Sudevi, Tungavidya, they also taste the sweetness of Radha and Krishna's love, and they also serve Radha and Krishna's love. And they taste the madhuri, they taste the madhuri, the rasa madhuri, the madhurya rasa swaranam. They're tasting it, but they're not tasting madhuri durinam. Madhuri durinam, durinam means lots of madhuri. How much madhuri? Sakalam. Madhuri durinam sakalam. All that abundant sweetness, dvandvam swaraniyam. The Sakis, Astasakis, Lalita Saki, she's a Nayaka. She's a Nayaka of Krishna. She's a heroine. She's a lover of Krishna. She can taste Krishna's sweetness. The Madhurya of Krishna, Madhurya Purushottam Sri Krishna, Madhurya Aswadan, Madhurya Rasa Swadan. She can taste it. But she can't taste Dvandvam. Dvandvam, I already explained that in yesterday's class, how the Manjaris taste all the sweetness of Krishna and all the sweetness of Radha and all the sweetness of Radha and Krishna together. And the Sakis can taste the sweetness of Krishna, and they can taste the sweetness of their relationship with Krishna. And they can taste the sweetness of Radha and Krishna together also, because they assist them. But they can't taste Durinam Sakalam. Nor can they taste the sweetness inside Radharani's heart. Because the special sweetness inside Radharani's heart, what is that sweetness? What is the sweetness inside of Radharani's heart? It is called Sham Ras. Sham Ras. Rasa Sudha Ras. Rasa Sudha. That is in Radha's heart, her intense love for Krishna. No one knows that except the Manjaris or Kinkaris, because they're so near and so close and so confidential. So the Manjaris, it's such a beautiful verse, so much tattva and philosophy and so much lila here. In this verse, the Manjari is experiencing Madhurinam, Madhurinam, Durinam. Dvandvam swadaniyam, swadaniyam. Radhika kinkarinam. Can you experience something? It's so nice, So sweet. Because if you're really close, if you're very, very close to me, I'll tell you my secrets. I'll tell you my most hidden, cherished, protected secrets. I'll let it out to you. The daughter tells things to her lover that she'll never tell her own mother in 1,000 years. The daughter tells secrets to her lover that she'll never tell her own sister in 1,000 years. Because the lover has surrendered everything. So imagine this, the Manjaris have nothing. Radha Man, Radha Dan, Radha Pran, Mera Man, Radha, Mera Pran, Radha, Mera Dan, Radha, Mera Jivan, Radha, Mera Sevan, Radha, Mera Karma, Radha, Mera Deen, Radha, Mera Dupeher, Radha, Mera Sham, Radha, Mera Ratko, Radha. The day, the night, the afternoon, my mind, my air, my life airs, my wealth, my strength, my breath, everything Radha, Radha, Radha. I breathe Radha. I sleep Radha, I swapna Radha. This is Kinkari. This is Manjari, Anucharani, the maidservants of Radharani. I know nothing but Radha. Radha's happiness, Radha's pleasure, Radha's satisfaction. I live for that, I die for that, I dream of that, I plan for that, I work for that, I arrange for that. This is Manjari Bhav, Gopi Bhav. And this will be given very fastly and quickly if someone lives in Radhakund. This is the promise of Raghunath Das Goswami, Tulsi Manjari, Radharani's Kaya Vyuha Manjari. The direct expansion from the Sarup Shakti of Radharani's Ladani Madhurya Mahaprem is her Sakhis and Manjaris. Do you think Radharani is a liar? Do you think the Astasakhis are liars? No. She's not lying. It's not Jut Bolana. It's not lying. Raghunath Das is telling the truth in Radhakundastakam. Oh, my friends, live here in Radhakund. Krishna Pranaya Lata Upajaya. You live in Radhakund and a creeper of love for Radha and Krishna. What kind of love? Madhurinam Swadinam Sakalam Swadinam Radhika Kinkarinam. Everything, all the sweetness of Madhupati Krishna and Radha will come in the heart. So this is what is being told in this beautiful verse of Radha Ras Suranidhi, verse 176 of Radha Ras Suranidhi. Kim bhumon yatra kunti kritika janapate dam yapi Sri Vaikunte Radha madhurya veta madhupati ratatan madhurim veti Radha brindaranya stalayam paramarasa sudha madhurinam durinam te dvam swaraniyam sakalam abhidado radhika kinkarinam. It is a marvelous, amazing, and wonderfully, beautifully sweet verse. It melts the mind, melts the heart, and it creates intense faith, intense hope, and intense relish in the heart of every Raghunuga Sadhaka Bhakta. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe.